So it helped with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, we are live, so welcome everyone who's jumping on. If you're here live, we're so excited that you're here. If you're watching the recording, we are glad that you're here as well. This is our power team training, and we are public with the world right now. We're actually going to be sharing some power team stuff, but we're also going to be going into some training with this rock star right here out in Canada, who's absolutely been crushing it. You're going to learn some of her secrets on how she's crushing it. And we want to, on this training, prepare all of you MDC affiliates out there to crush it on 420. If you don't know what that means, don't worry. We're going to fill you in. But if you are on and you're excited and you're ready, drop a comment, let us know, make some noise. And also, as always, you can share this training with your team so they can get this information as well. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
All right. So first of all, let me just say hello to our special guests. We've got Shara.
Hello.
And Jessica.
Hello.
What up? So, you guys are out in Canada, and I'm actually going to be covering a couple quick things, and then I'm going to come back to you guys. So you've actually got a few minutes to keep working your masterminding and getting everything ready. But everyone who's on, you're in for a treat because these ladies down here, they are on fire. They're crushing it, and they're going to be sharing some of their secrets to crush it on 420. So, ladies, I'll be right back with you guys, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So let's do this. We are going to dive in, and we're going to talk about, first of all, some big announcements, some promotions, some things that just happened with our team, the Power Team. We did a March Madness Blitz. Now, I want to just full disclosure. I know that we're public right now. There may be some other teams that are watching this out there, which is great. It's awesome. We're just here going to celebrate for just a couple minutes some of the Power Team members that crushed it last month. We did a huge March Madness Blitz. This is something we've never done before. Like this, it was super fun. It was super awesome. A lot of the ideas behind this came from the real smart one here. Not me. That would be her, right? We've got lots of prizes. We did all kinds of cool things. And I just want to give a quick shout out. Can you read through some of the names here? Some of the, maybe the top 10. Just give them a quick shout out.
Yeah. I mean, we have Alicia and we have Shara and Jessica, who you're going to hear from, Jody and Jerome, Scott, Kai, Rebecca, Anthony, Barrow. Lots of Canadians in the top 10. I like it.
So the top 20, they're all going to be winning some prizes. The top 30 all qualified to be on a private Zoom with Jenna. Super excited for all of you guys to be able to participate in that. And we may do something like this again in the near future. So stay close for updates on that. Right now, it is April. And this is one of the biggest months in the history of My Daily Choice. I shouldn't say the history. This is one of the biggest months all year for My Daily Choice. And that is because of the huge sale that's about to happen on 420. And if you want to explode your business and you want to explode your sales right now in April, you got to pay attention to this entire training because we're going to be covering that. Okay, a couple other things we want to cover, and that is a few more quick promotions. We had just the top 10 here, okay? Crushed it. We've got Hemp Does Work, Kathy Parker, number 2 on the Power Team leaderboard, on fire. Alicia, Christy. What's up, Christy? Let's pause on Christy because Christy is a brand new 1K affiliate. Woo! So this lady is on fire. She's brand new, and she just hit 1K affiliate. So huge congrats to you, Christy. Super proud of you. Carlos Aponte Jr. in the house, coming in at number 5 on the leaderboard. Tara, Christina out in Portugal. Shannon, Jessica, once again, you're going to hear from Jessica and Shara as well. What I love about Jessica and Shara, they're always producing. They're always leading by example, and you're going to learn some of their secrets here in just a few minutes. All right, I got a couple other quick major announcements that we need to cover before we get into our training. Number 1, on April 4th, this is a huge deal. On April 4th, we have a live webinar with our founder and CEO, Josh Zwagel, and everyone needs to go to this website. If you haven't already, it's mdcwebinars.com. There's the link. Take a picture. Make sure you go there. If you're watching the replay of this training and you missed this training with Josh, you missed it live, we will have the recording of this webinar in the description of this video that you're watching on YouTube if you're watching this after April 4th. But if you're watching this before April 4th, make sure you register. It's at 9 a.m. Pacific. That's noon Eastern. Josh has got some big things up his sleeves, okay? He kind of gave us a little sneak peek on his last Monday training that he did. There's some major things that are happening for My Daily Choice. And these are things that are going to position you for huge financial success. So you do not want to miss this, okay? Also, this is also super awesome. There's an MDC Impact Tour. I don't think you'll be able to see the actual cities on this particular screen, but you can go to mdcliveevents.com. That's another website, okay? Everyone, make sure you keep this one handy as well. There it is, right down there, MDC Live Events. If you know anyone, okay, I need everyone to listen carefully really quick, okay? If you know anyone that lives in Washington, D.C., in Atlanta, in New York, in Houston, or Vegas, there are 5 live events. These are one-day events. Guests can attend for free. And affiliates, it's only $10, okay? These are going to be high-impact trainings that are going to help you explode your business. Now, let me tell you what I would recommend. Whether you're going to be there or not, you need to have people in the room, because the presenters and the trainers who are going to be there for these events, this MDC Impact Tour, are designed to help you grow your business. But it's only going to work for you if you get people in the room. So start getting the word out there. Go through all your Facebook friends, see who lives in these cities. Actually, I just want to pull it up real quick so you can see the quick visual here, okay? So when you go to mdcliveevents.com, it's going to pull up the website, and this is where you're going to see all the events. So for example, you click on Washington, here it is. So here's the actual flyer. The flyer has the locations and the dates and the information about the event. And when you go here as an affiliate, you can buy a ticket. They're only $10, and there will be a presentation as well, and your guests can attend for free. So even if you can't be there, you can still invite people. You can still have guests there. You can still have your team there. And the more people you have at these events, the bigger your business is going to grow, right? Mm-hmm. So promote for these events. And finally, we are just going to dive in to our training.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do this. So we got something big happening, and it's called 420. And that is what this training is about right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring on our special guest, Shara. What is up, Rockstar? Are you still there? Are you muted?
She's muted.
I think you're still muted. See if you can unmute real quick. There we go.
Hi. There we go.
Yes. So guys, really quick, Shara, you've been with MDC now for 3 years, right?
Yeah, 3 years as of February.
Huge. Okay. So she's got longevity. She's consistent. She blazed past 10K affiliate last month. Every month she's consistent, working with her team, getting results. She's on the leaderboard. And I'd like for you, Shara, just to quickly mention what are some of the key things that you and your team did last month that you can share with anyone who's watching this that helped you guys crush it last month. And then we're going to get into some 420 promotional ideas as well.
Okay, so honestly, I think that the thing that helped we had the most people on our leaderboard, like just our team leaderboard, that we've had in a long time. And I think it was totally because of our blitz, because there were so many people holding themselves accountable. Like I would be in bed at night. It would be like 2 a.m. and I would wake up from a sleep and be like, oh my God, I didn't post my points tonight. Like that, it was drilled into my mind. So, and I know a lot of the people that I talked to, they were the exact same way. It was something that they did every day. They looked forward to doing. They liked counting their points. And it was like, it kind of became a competition, right? So that I think was probably one of the best things that we did last month, because everybody was staying accountable. Everybody was being consistent. And I've always said it, I'll say it forever. Consistency is the biggest thing ever. That's what will get you far along. I think I missed 3 days in the blitz. That was it. I said I was going to do 30. I had to take the 3 days off, and that's okay. I tell the team, I said, that's okay. You know what? If personal life and life happens, so that's fine. So always take, personal time and don't let it stress you out. But at the same time, you need to realize that business runs because you run, right? So it's like a happy medium, because you don't want your whole life to be business, but at the same time, you need to be consistent every day, because you need to treat it like your business relies on it, right? So I would say the biggest thing is consistency, and that would be we paused our 7 daily actions thread that we have in our group chat because we did the Blitz last month, and we just focused on the Blitz. And I think that helped a lot of people just realize like what it takes every day, and you don't need to spend hours upon hours doing it like this. Some of the Blitz, like I would be at like midnight and I'd be like, crap, I need to get like a whole bunch more points. So I would just do it. And it's like half an hour right before bed or an hour before bed. Right. So it's not like it needs to be an entire day of you focusing on it. But if you can put in an hour a day and just at least get your little things done like we did in the Blitz, then that's how much that's how much better you guys are all off. So I think that when we had our leaderboard, I was shocked at the leaderboard because it was huge from what we usually are. So I think that Blitz helped a lot.
Let me just jump in. So for those that, by the way, if you guys are on the power team and you want us to do another Blitz like this, drop a comment, let us know. Let me hear from you. And for anyone who maybe is on here and you're like, well, what was the Blitz? Tell me more about it. I'll give you just a super quick version. The most important part of the Blitz is the consistency, right? You just heard Shara talk about it. And it's like just doing something each day to help grow your business. You guys have all heard of this thing called a DMO, daily method of operation. And so you've got to come up with your thing that you're doing to continue to grow your business, being consistent. And the Blitz just helped people to stay on track. So really quick, I'm just going to share with you guys. You guys can just write these down. If you want to put them in the comments for everyone, you can. Number 1 is read 10 pages of a success book. We've got to always work on our mindset. Now, we did allow for audio as well, although I personally recommend reading, and I've actually been reading more because of this as well, because I want to lead by example. Number 2 was exercise. All right. I know some people don't like to exercise. It's obviously super important for us. And we know the benefits of exercise. There's so many benefits. So we put that in there as well. And you get points for doing all these things. Now we get into the actions that are going to grow your business. Posting a story, stories on your Facebook, stories on your Instagram every day, talking about lifestyle, success, products, showing you using the products on a consistent basis. Okay. The next one, doing some kind of a social media post. When you're posting on social media, obviously consistency is important. The next one, adding 10 new friends. So when you're adding new friends, that's growing your reach, your network. That's something you want to do on a daily basis as well. The next one, sending private messages. And if you sent more private messages, you got more points. This is where now we get into the nitty gritty, because here, let me just keep it real. You can do stories all day. You can do posts all day. But if you're not connecting with people, you're probably not going to sign up a lot of people, right? And so this is where we got to get down and dirty, and you've got to connect, right? So that's a big question I have for everyone. How many people are you connecting with on a daily basis? So that's you're out there one-on-one connecting with people, okay? Now we get even deeper. How many people watch the presentation? Now, what presentation doesn't really matter. Just they watched a presentation. Yeah. If it's the corporate presentation after they go through your capture page, or it's a presentation with a leader that you're working with, how many people on a daily basis do you have watching a presentation? And if that number is 0, and the next day it's 0, and the next day it's, okay, you feel me? That number can't be 0, right? Your goal every day needs to be to have not 0, right? Even if it's just 1, but have at least one person watching a presentation every day. The next one was getting new leads. That means you're sending people to a capture page, any of your capture pages. They fill out the form, you're getting new leads. And then we get into the results. Now, Those are all going to lead you to what? Getting free affiliates, getting customers, getting orders, getting new people who are enrolling with you. That's going to lead to bonus pool shares. It's going to lead to volume, to rank advancements, all those things that you want. But it starts with the basics, and it is about being consistent. So I think that a lot of people had a lot of breakthroughs that were consistent and doing the blitz on a daily basis. Share anything else that you want to mention about the blitz, any breakthroughs that people had, any other tips on that?
I think that the biggest, like you said, the biggest thing is that people think that, just posting a story is good enough. You don't realize that if people aren't like actually seeing your website and you're not connecting with people, you're really not making progress. So I think that was one of the best parts too, that, in our blitz, we made it so that like prospects watching the video and doing the capture page, well, that counted as more points. So more people wanted to do that. So basically the takeaway is like, just get as many people in front of your website as possible a day, but in the right way. Don't just send out your link and then hope everybody looks at your link. But honestly, I think you basically covered all of that for the blitz. Yeah.
Nice. So it looks like we're getting a lot of good feedback. So Power Team, stay close. We'll be doing a blitz again in the future. We're not going to tell you when. You got to stay plugged in. You got to stay working with us, and then you will be able to participate in the next one that we do. But here's something that we are going to do for the month of April, because a lot of people suggested this. We are going to create a new post. And if you're watching this, you're not on the Power Team, just do this with your team. We're going to create a post in the Power Team group, and it's going to be a daily accountability post. And so similar to the blitz, okay, we're not going to have you post points every day. We're not going to do that, but we still want to provide a place where you can post your link so that you can get some extra boost on your link. And we want to see your results for the day. So everyone on the team, be on the lookout for that post. We're going to drop it first thing tomorrow morning. That's April 3rd. And everyone it's just going to be one post, not a new post every day, just one post for the whole month of April. And this is going to be our way to hold you accountable, to stay connected with you. We want you to let us know on that post every day how you're doing, what you're doing, what do your numbers look like. And we'll give you some instructions on what to post. But this is where we can give you a chance to boost your engagement, and also to every day come back and let us know how you're doing. What are the DMOs? What are the results? What we can do to help you to get more results in your business. So that's going to be something that we're definitely going to be doing starting tomorrow. So be ready for that. Okay. So with that being said, let's get into 420. Is there anything else you want to cover on last month, or are we diving right into 420?
Let's dive into 420.
Okay. So let me set the stage really quick. This is something, as I mentioned at the beginning, I know we've had a lot of people jump on. We're now getting deep into 420 training right now. So if you've got any affiliates, I know it's funny we say 420.
Yeah.
And
it's for our biggest brand, HempWorks.
Yes. It's for our biggest brand, HempWorks. People that don't know, if you're new to the company or whatever, what are you talking about, all this 420 stuff? No, we're not over here smoking weed. Okay. I know some people do that, and it's great. I know there's lots of health benefits to that marijuana stuff. Okay. But our product is THC free, basically, right? You guys know that with HempWorks. We've got all the hemp products, the CBD products, and once a year, our company does the biggest HempWorks sale of the year. And this is a huge opportunity for all of you that are watching. So if you've got any affiliates that are not on here right now, make sure you get them on here, get them to watch the replay, because this is going to help your business explode. So I'm going to start off and say this.
Yeah.
There's two main strategies, and Cher is going to be giving you some secrets here in just a second. There's two main strategies to help you explode your business on 420. The first is you are recruiting. Now listen carefully. You are not recruiting to enroll affiliates on 420. That would be a huge mistake. Okay. How many people do you have on your team right now? That's a question I want to ask all of you. You can put it in the comments. You can just write it down. Is it 0? Is it 5? Is it 50? How many team members do you have right now? We want to help you, and your goal needs to be to have a lot more people on your team by 420, because that is going to exponentially grow your volume, your sales, your ranks. So if you're watching this and you're brand new, or you're watching this and you don't have a team or very many on your team, okay, Jessica, bam, she was first. She's got 5 people on her team. So let me just make an example of Jessica. Jessica, the worst thing that could happen is if on 420 you still have 5 people, right? Because then you're going into 420 and you've just got 5, which is great, by the way. But why not make it 10 or 20 or 30, right? Think big. The more people that you've got on your team on 420, exponentially your business is going to explode that much more. So whatever your number is, okay, I see Anthony's got 15. I see Jerome's got 7. Kai's got 12. Whatever your number is, I want you to now set a goal. And Jerome says 7 active. That's great, because I know we have a lot of inactive affiliates. I'm talking about who's active, who's working the business, right? How many affiliates do you have that are actually working the business? If you just have, 10 free affiliates out there and they're not doing anything, then I hate to break it to you, you really have 0 affiliates, okay? It's how many people are actually going to build the business and work the business with you. So what is your goal? That's the next thing. I want every one of you to write this down. You can put it in the comments or put it on your notepad. My goal is to have X number of affiliates, active affiliates, engaged affiliates on my team when 420 happens. So that's something that's a target. I want you to set that target. That target, if you're brand new, might just be 5 people. It might be 50 people, okay? Whatever that target is, I want you to shoot for it. So you're going to be going on a recruiting blitz from right now, today, until 419, okay, the day before 420, and your whole goal is to recruit as many people on your team as possible, not just personally, but your whole team, so that you can exponentially grow your results. Is this all, Cher, does that make sense, what I'm saying so far? So that's number 1, is every one of you going on a recruiting blitz so you can have as many people on your team. And here's why. And here's why you don't want to wait till 420 or 419 to start enrolling affiliates. The more time your affiliates have to do what Cher is about to share with you, the more sales everyone's going to make. So the urgency is high. You want to, as soon as you're done with this, start reaching out to people and let them know. Here's an example of what you could say. This is something you're going to say to all of your current team, all of your prospects, all of the people that have been inactive, all the people that maybe weren't interested before. Just a quick example off the top of my head. Hey, John, listen, our company is going to be having the biggest sale of the year on our hemp and CBD products. Everything's going to be discounted. It's going to be bonkers. The sales are going to be ridiculous. And this is a huge opportunity to make some big commissions, because the hemp and CBD market is still booming. They're doing, hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars every year. Would you like to cash in? That's the question. This is, again, I'm just spitballing here, but this is a question that you want to be reaching out to everyone you know and say, hey, would you like to cash in on this huge sale that our company is going to be having? And you, as an affiliate with our business, will be able to promote and be a part of this huge 420 sale. Mm-hmm. You like that?
Yeah.
Anything to add to that?
I like that.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a quick recruiting message, something you want to get out to everyone and go build your teams. That's step 1. Step 2 is you want to start a customer VIP list. And this is where you're going to have, and everyone write this down, you have current customers, you have old customers, you have people who never ordered from you, you have people who did order from you, you have people who said they weren't like everyone you know who's not interested in the business, Because if they're interested in the business, we got to get them in now, and they're going to start building their VIP list. If they're not interested in the business, then here's just an example of what you could say. Okay, I'll just give you an example. We have friends, at the gym and people that we know just around, and it's like, hey, let me think of a name. Michelle, right? Hey, Michelle, just a friend of ours, right? Guess what? What's up? I got to tell you something. You know our company, right? HempWorks, you're familiar. This is someone who's ordered from us before. Our company is actually doing a huge sale on 420. And they're going to give you a huge discount on all of our CBD products and all of our hemp products. I wanted to just give you a heads up and see if you'd like to get on my VIP list so I can make sure to let you know as soon as the sale drops, because a lot of stuff could sell out fast.
Yeah.
Anything to add to that?
That's great.
So that would be a quick message that you can start reaching out to people. So we've got two things here. One, recruiting blitz. Get as many affiliates on your team signed up now. And number two is your customer VIP list. These are the two things that we're doing. And for the next, now we've got like 17 days left. And depending on when you're watching this, how many days left until 420. These are the two primary things that you're focused on so you can maximize your sales on 420.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, are you getting some value from this? If you are, drop a like, drop a comment. And Shara, are you still there? Did I lose you? All right, we got to get Shara back on here because she's up. Let's see.
Her and her sister were taking notes.
There we go.
There
All right.
they are.
So those are the two things. I'm bringing Shara back on here. Let's see. Where is she? There she is. All right, Shara.
You know.
There we go. Bam.
Can you
Awesome.
hear me?
All right. Yep, I got you. You're here.
Yeah.
I'm turning it over to you.
Okay. So you mentioned a lot. So I have a lot of notes here that I'm basically just going to go through because we did a lot for 420. Yeah. Okay. So how you were saying, we're setting a goal that is probably one of the biggest things you can do. Make sure you write that goal down on paper. Keep it on your fridge for the entire month and keep adding to it if you need to, but put something on your fridge that you're going to see every day for that month. Like he said, how much volume do you want to bring in, how much commissions, everything like that. Now, basically how we look at the month of April is 420 month. So how I kind of do it with my team specifically is from the 1st to the 15th, we're basically, and Aaron just touched on this too, but for 1st to the 15th, we're basically just blitzing team. We are expanding your team. You're getting as much people in as possible that want to run and understand the importance of this month. And then I would say for posting. Okay. So there's two things that I do. So on my page, I'm posting about just specifically business oriented and team. And then for stories is more of the products. So products, because you want to start putting your products in front of people where they're going to start seeing it, because obviously we're going to start having sales and you don't want it to just be that day that you're all of a sudden showing your products that you have, right? So you want to kind of lead up to the suspense. However, if you start posting all your products on the 1st and then you stop, people are going to forget. So what I like to do specifically is with 420 especially, the 1st to the 15th is your all business. Everything is about business. And oh my goodness, the puppy is going crazy, guys. Okay, so 420, 1st to the 15th, that is all business. So that's when you're bringing in new team members, you're showing the importance, and I'm going to go through a little bit of what we do kind of to do that. And then the 15th to the 20th, 15th to the 19th, I would say, is when we go heavy on the products, because the sooner people see, the more it's in your mind, the more you want to buy, right? So just think of like a McDonald's commercial. The more you see that damn Big Mac, the more you want it, right? So if you keep seeing that Big Mac, guess what? Tomorrow you're going to go get that Big Mac if you see it 5 times today. So that's why on those 5 days right before the sales, we don't know what the sales are going to be. So we just showcase everything that we have. And then people are like, oh, I just seen that yesterday and I wanted it. Oh my gosh, it's on sale today, right? So you really, really want to, those last like 5 days right before the sale, you want to really push the products. And I don't mean like just all of a sudden start putting on your Facebook page all the products and go to my link, go here. No. Just make a nice story. I always tell everybody, you know, and if you have to do it 10, like what, we have 10 brands, I think now. So if you have to do 10 days before and you pick a brand a day so that it makes sense to your audience, so that it's not just, we have, you know, travel, we have crypto, we have this, like it'll confuse your audience. So I always say like pick something a day, or pick like health and wellness, or like weight loss, right? Because you can include your sprays into the body melt, makeup and
Shara, would you
collagen.
agree, since the and I want to mention also something, the 420 typically, I'm glad you mentioned, we don't know what the sales are going to be, so don't ask, right? We have
no idea.
But we do know that historically it's only HempWorks. So as a little disclaimer, we know that some countries can't purchase HempWorks. We know that, right? You don't have to like let us know. We know. So obviously this whole blitz, everything we're doing is about HempWorks, and you can go to the website and see what countries can order HempWorks. Obviously, some of the HempWorks is available in some countries and some is not. So with that being said, Shara, would you agree that we should be, for the month of April, primarily focused on showcasing and promoting, you know, all the different HempWorks products to kind of get people interested, intrigued, and wanting to buy those products, because that's what's going to be on sale?
Yes. No, definitely start with that. And like a lot of the countries that we're into that do have HempWorks, I mean, you at least, like I have a lot of people say, oh, well, we don't have CBD, so we can't promote it. Well, we have the hair care, which is like the most amazing thing ever. So if they only just put hair care on, I would be happy. So just,
there you go.
But, you know, so I would say, yes, definitely start with doing like, because that's what it's about. 420, you think about weed, you think about marijuana, hemp, you know, so start showcasing the hemp products and then just like showing them, like, and I would do the benefits. Like people like benefits, people like when you can solve their problem. So, you know, why don't just post up your hemp hair care and then say that it's amazing, you know, show them why it's amazing, why cold pressed hemp seed is awesome in your shampoo and conditioner, what it can do for you. CBD has so many benefits. Again, no health claims, but you can easily pull up the benefits that have been tested and whatnot and share, you know, what they're for, right? So you can share benefits of things. You can't say that it'll cure anything, but at the same time, you can still show exactly, because a lot of people don't look at it. Like our parents, for instance, they had no idea what CBD was. They thought it was some illicit drug that was not going to get us over the border, that we were going to be in jail for. Like it was insane. So when we started this company, they sat us down and was like, oh my gosh, CBD, no, you cannot do this. Like you guys aren't going to be able to fly ever, travel everywhere. So people don't know. So you like focus on the education part of it. Don't just drop like the products, focus on the education part of it, show people what it does and help solve their problems. There's people that want to solve problems, but I think now for our biggest part of it, and I have a lot of people ask me every day, okay, well, if it's in, let's just say, because we're in Canada, right? So we don't have a CBD here. CBD is completely legal in Canada, but we don't have our CBD here, right? So then you have to try to explain that to people. However, for anybody that's watching this that's in Canada or a country that doesn't have it, it is a huge business from a business standpoint. Take out the, yes, selfishly, we want the product so bad, but from a business standpoint, like unless you're like a 10K, 25K, 50K affiliate, you don't want them yet because you want to be established. You want to have your business established before it launches because it's going to skyrocket. So when I'm talking to people that are in Canada, for instance, and they say, okay, yeah, 420 is coming up. Oh, you don't have the CBD products. Well, no, but you should get in now because guess what? Social media, you can contact how many people, how many thousands of people a day in whatever country you want to, and your social media reach. Like you can put out a reel and it'll get 1,000 views. Do you think any of them are in Canada? Nope.
For example, Shara who can't purchase our hemp CBD, guess what? She's enrolled affiliates and customers in the United States
Yes.
who are purchasing our CBD. And so Cher is building a business in a country where people are buying the CBD and she's making money. All of you can do that as well.
Yes. And that was my biggest thing. When I started, I was like, okay, can't get the CBD in Canada. What do I do? Guess what? I'm going to go build a team in the States and I'm going to build a team in the UK. Because at the time, those were the two countries that could get CBD. So and how do you do it? Social media. You can reach anybody, anywhere, any country, any time of the day, no matter what. So we're given a gold opportunity here. So I don't care if I'm not thinking about anybody in Calgary, in Canada, nothing like that. I don't care where you are. I'm just focusing on the States because guess what? That's where the CBD is. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be joining groups that have, or I'm going to be joining general groups that are more like US groups where there's a lot of people that are in the US. I look into our product availability because now we're expanded so much further than when I started. But if you look onto the product availability, go to where the HempWorks is and then just start building in those countries. And how do you build is honestly friending people and messaging people and starting to go in groups. And since I've started,
let me just show everybody where that is really quick. If you guys don't know where to look to see what products are available in a country, you just go to mydailychoice.com, the corporate website. At the very bottom, it says right here, product availability. When you click on that, it's going to pull up the map. And you can click on, we'll just do Canada, for example, and it's going to show you immediately in that country all of the products, over 700 products in Canada. We can also then click on HempWorks, and it's going to show all of the products, the HempWorks products that are in that country. So that's a really cool feature.
Yeah, so go play around with it. Like don't be shy to go play around. Go play around and kind of pick where you want it. I didn't want to go too far out of my range. I was like, I'm going to focus on the States and I'm going to build a team in the States. And that's what I did. I started joining groups that were just kind of global, not just like Canada or Calgary or, where I am, my city. I just started joining. And once you start friending people that are from the States, all of your suggested friends and your groups and everything that you see come up on Facebook are all going to be the States. So 99% of my Facebook now is all the States, people I've never even met in my life. But that's how I'm building mine. So don't ever think that just because you can't get it here physically in your hands that you're limited, because we are definitely not limited. Wherever you are, if you can't get it, you're not limited. So I think that's a huge thing is starting to promote everything that we have and trying to make it so that you're solving a problem for somebody. You're not just posting a picture of a CBD and like just posting it because everybody's gonna be like, well, what is that? And if they don't know what it is, they're scrolling by it, right? So make sure you're posting, like for instance, the hair care. Okay. So post the hair care and then show a testimonial of that hair care and show like what that hair care did for you and why that was beneficial and why that was good. If you show like your before and after pictures, people are more likely to watch your story because you're now solving a problem for them. So that's, like I said, you don't want to just like post up products and then call it a day, basically. Next one is, so when I was talking about how from the 1st to the 15th is when I really focus on just team building. Honestly, that's all I do is team building, showing people like how much, because you guys, when in this company, we get a share of the company. You get a global bonus pool. They put aside 2% of the company. So when they put aside 2% and they paid out to their affiliates and you're getting shares, that is huge. So I really nail that home to people. And I say, like, you're coming in at this time. Like, just think when a company's doing $5 million, the first year I joined, they did $5 million in one day. So when that company is doing $5 million in one day and they're putting aside 2% of their monthly sales to pay it out to their affiliates who got global bonus pool, well, hello, why would you not even want to, right? So they've made it so easy for you to just get even one share. So just get one share. If anything you do, just get one share. So I try to make it where I'm really showcasing the fact that this is the month that you want to come in and you want to make money. So that I would say is hang on a second. I have my notes here. That I would say is number one. Just the first little bit, bringing home like the problem you can fix for people right now is everybody wants to make money. So everybody wants to make a little bit of extra money. Prices are skyrocketing. So yes, people are spending money, but at the same time make money while you're spending, right? So that now
let me jump in. Hold that thought since you're about to. So Anthony asked a good question. This is for everyone. He says, I've never used any of the HempWorks products. I've never talked about them. How do we prepare our audience for this if we've never talked about HempWorks before and never tried it? I would first suggest, Anthony, that you should probably try some because the HempWorks products are amazing. Maybe even go buy one or two now, and you'll get those products before 420. That's going to help you create your own testimony, your own story that can help you better market and promote the products on 420. But at the very least, Anthony, and for everyone else who might be in the same situation, you could start finding other testimonies of other people that have used the HempWorks products and start planting seeds and start talking to people. Share anything else on that?
Nope, that's exactly. You need a testimony yourself.
Yeah.
Like I always say, like, if I'm going to sell something, that's why when I started the business, I only sold the business, because that's what I was in. I hadn't had testimonies for myself with the products. I bought a whole bunch, but when I joined way back when, it feels like a long time ago, we basically had sprays here in Canada. So I joined with all the sprays, and here we are. We had other products, but they weren't here. So instead of looking at it as a negative way, I said, instead of selling, the products right away, I'm going to start selling the business and what I know. So always do, like, if you're trying now this month, if you're trying to sell products and you can't just all of a sudden start throwing up HempWorks products, get some in now. Like, I mean, you have a long time to go. We have 19 days now to go to get your basically your people seeing what you are doing, right? So I would say if you can't get it, that's okay. Like, if there's people that have just digital products, that's fine. But start compiling some testimonies from other team members and from other people, and then just start showcasing those, right? Because we're global, right? So don't limit yourself to where you are. Limit yourself, like, just expand out of where you are, right? So don't limit yourself to just because you can't get them doesn't mean everybody else can't get them, right? So start showcasing everything else.
Really quick. So Kathy just brought up another suggestion for all of you that may be in that same situation. Maybe you haven't tried the product yet yourself. Here's what you can do. You can go to the website. Kathy just pulled this up. You can get a picture of the product. I am going to tell you guys really, I've said this before, posting a picture of the corporate image like this, not a good idea because it's boring. It looks like an advertisement. It's a stock photo. It doesn't really grab someone's emotional connection. It would always be better for you to have a picture of you holding the product. The next best thing would be a picture of someone else holding the product, even if you don't know that person. So on the website, you can go and look at this. It has reviews on the corporate website, and there's actually people holding the product. So you could post these pictures on your stories, and then you could superimpose or include with the photo.
Yeah.
Look.
And there's lots of testimonies on the products because
look at all these 5-star reviews.
Yeah. So just go under the HempWorks brand, get familiar with the products. Like, say you're brand new and you don't have them yet, and go through and read the testimonies and see what there is. Get familiar with all of the products, and you'll probably become even more excited about the products, and you can use that to help build excitement in your list for the sale.
That's a pretty good tip there. I'm just saying, that's a good one. All of you could use these testimonies on all the different pages right on the website.
Yeah.
Back to you guys.
Okay, Jess has something she wanted to say to it.
Hi. Just to add into that, also, I thought of another idea, but also if you're not familiar with any of the products, if you haven't used it yet, or just there's a product that somebody's asking about that you're not sure or just don't know too much about yet, especially if you are newer and haven't really looked into it all yet. Another thing you can do is also get somebody else in front of it to help present it to that person. So start a three-way chat and have one of your mentors or somebody that you know in the business that has tried that product and has a good testimony on it as well. And a lot of people I find, especially this works for both products and the business side of it. For an example, like I'll get Shara in on a bunch of 3-way chats with me, and I find a lot of people actually kind of open up a little bit more that way, and they're a bit more comfortable knowing that there's not just one person, and it doesn't come off like, you know, people think, oh, there's a scam or this, or they're just trying to sell me something or whatever, right? And then people are just completely closed off to it right off the bat. When you have somebody else to help you and kind of present it, even if you are good at what you're talking about, just having that extra support kind of opens it up for somebody to feel a bit more comfortable and shows them like, we are a team, we all work together, we all are there to help each other. And then that way also, if you're unsure of, you know, about a product or about the business or what to say, then you can also have that extra help there to kind of jump in and redirect it. And especially if they have their testimony on the business, a product, whatever it is, that really helps too. And then they can see, okay, you know, people are using this, people are making money, they're doing well, kind of thing. So that really helps me too personally.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a good tip.
Yeah. Okay, good. I love that. Because yes, use 3-way chats. Use somebody else. Okay, I'm gonna kind of, there's a lot here, so I'm gonna kind of speed through. And if you have questions, put them in the chat. First thing you want to do is when you post something to your wall, post it to your stories. So whatever you're posting that day, make it a story post. That helps a lot. I know with Instagram, like if you post on Instagram, you can actually share that Instagram post to your, can you do it with Facebook? You can do it with both. So if you do it with it, like post a post and then put it into your story and tell people to go click on it, because then you're going to get more likes, right? Create a VIP list. We kind of touched on that. I think we might touch a little bit more on that after. But the VIP list is past people that have bought from you, people that are liking your, like, you can make a VIP list out of anything. People think that it just has to be like your customers. No. Like you're pulling these out of everywhere. If they've liked my post from like a year ago, I am messaging them to put them on my VIP list. So we'll get back to that. There was one thing. Okay. So post a selfie and make it very basic. Post a selfie, point, whatever you're going to do, and say something big is coming this month. Post something where it's going to attract people to be like, what is coming? Like, what is she doing? Or exciting news, stay tuned. Like a lot of people did that when they do like their launch post, right? But when all of a sudden you drop this, like I've been in the business for 3 months. If I just dropped something exciting is coming, everybody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's pregnant again, right? So everybody is going to sit here and be like, okay, I'm watching Shara. So when you do something like that, it just brings more eyes onto you and people are questioning and wondering. You're not telling them right away. You're just like, something big's coming this month. I will be releasing the news soon, but more people are going to be watching, right? So make it kind of intense, right? That is a big one. Okay. Reach out to all of your personal customers and affiliates, regardless of when they last ordered, to let them know about the big 420 sales that are coming up. Now, I use this a lot because there's so many people that join as affiliates and then they're there for about a month or maybe not even, and then they leave. However, if you go back down your list of people you've talked to, people you've signed up, people that have bought your stuff, you never know where they are in life from then till now. So whether they joined a year ago to now, their life has maybe changed. So I would message them and say, hey, Erin, I know it's been a while since we talked. I'm still doing the same thing. I'm still with MDC. I hope everything's going well with you. I've been watching your profile. Just wanted to kind of reach out to you. As you know, or maybe you don't know, but 420 or April is our biggest month, our biggest sale of the year. And I just wanted to see, I don't know your situation right now. However, I'm here to help if you need it, or I'm helping other people this month. I'm building a team, whatever your script may be. However, I did want to reach out to you. I didn't ever want you to think I've forgotten about you. You're still on my Facebook. I still see your posts all the time. And I just want to reach out and at the very least say, hey, how are you doing? Okay, nice. So now you've built that relationship. You've kind of gotten in their inbox. You've opened the door. You're not just talking about the weather randomly because people think that's weird. Don't just say, hey, how you doing today? How's the weather in California? They're probably not going to answer you if you haven't talked to them in a year, right? So don't be weird about it, but come in with your intention. If your intention is to help them with a business, then intent that in your message, but also, you know, I also did want to check up on you. You still pop up in my news feed all the time. This is what's happening this month. And if not, totally fine. But do you know anybody that wants to make money, or, you know, whatever it may be. We don't know the sale. Do you know anybody that wants to lose weight? I don't really like asking that, but there's always something you can ask about what we do, like for something, right? So I'd always say reach out to as many people and go back into your post. Like if you go onto your profile, and this is what I just started doing today, I go and I search keywords, like 420, April, biggest month of the year, something like that. And I just try to find it. Like this is if you've been in the business for a while, go back into a post and then try to rebump that post. So if you comment on it and you rebump it and it's like from last year talking about 420, that's now going to come up. Or you can search your posts and look at all your 420, what we did last year, and just kind of start recreating that momentum. So that's a good way to do it. Or not even 420 post. If you've had if you just started and you've had like some big post that, you got a lot of likes on, go back to that post, just make one comment on it. So it bumps it back up to your algorithm. And then there you go. So start really, really, really connecting with your audience. This is now the time to connect with your audience no matter what. I go back on likes, like as many likes as I can on as many posts I can, comments, and then stories. I reply to as many stories a day from like now till 420, because the more stories you reply to, it puts you in their inbox, and then they're just going to start seeing your posts. So do as many stories as you can, or reply to as many stories as you can too. Okay, so post to your Facebook and Instagram stories a few times throughout the day, giving value and create FOMO. That's kind of what we talked about, because the more people see something, the more they want it. So start doing that now. Create conversations by asking questions. So call to actions. Do polls on your stories. I've done polls and like sometimes not one person replies and I'm like, okay, I was just talking to myself. However, they're still kind of curious. So don't even do it about business. Just do it about something so stupid like, does pineapple belong on pizza? People love replying to that.
No.
So do something like that. Exactly.
No.
She always has something to say about it.
She says yes. I say no.
I say yes too. See, no matter what, somebody will have something to say about it. So do something stupid on your stories and they'll reply no matter what. It brings up your algorithm. Give tips, make people laugh, give value. Doesn't have to be business 24/7. Do something funny. Show your personal life. Show that you're a real person.
Yes.
Because people want, as soon as you message somebody, if it's a cold message, they're going to go to your profile. They're going to see if you're real. If you've been hacked, if you've been spammed, whatever, they're going to see like, oh, is this somebody I want to work with, right? Mm-hmm. They go to your profile and they can see you and your kids. And not saying you have to put your kids on if you don't want to. My entire life is on, so it's fine. But if they go to your profile and they see your kids and your life and, oh my goodness, one day you're celebrating your team, the next day you're showing maybe a product and, you're being normal and you're being real. That's what people like. So it doesn't always have to be about business. Show what you're eating for dinner. Show what you're going for a walk to do. Just build that engagement with people and build that normalness so people don't think that they have to be tied to a computer 24/7. Take 10 to 15 minutes to comment on others' posts to give love before you post on anything on your page. So always, and I mean, this is part of our daily actions, go take 15 minutes a day at least. I take an hour. Go and comment and love on people's posts. Go scroll through your feeds, not on your team, obviously, because then that's all that's going to pop up. Go to people that aren't on your team, love their posts, comment on them. That's going to help build it up. Use your products in your stories, posts, and lives. This is going to be huge for this month. So if you do not have products yet, just get something, whether it's one, shampoo that you're sharing every day, just get something to show, because for some reason, when people see you talking and holding that product, they're way more likely to buy from you and join with you because they're like, okay, yeah, she's real. She's using the product. The products are real. They don't think it's some phantom object that's never going to come to their door, right? So as soon as they see that, they know, and that they're more likely to buy. Like I said, same as the Big Mac with McDonald's. You see that Big Mac, you want it. As many times as you see it, you just keep wanting it, right? So keep doing that. Polls. Yes. daily TikTok and Reels. It is a huge opportunity. I'm the worst person to talk about it because I am terrible at TikTok and Reels. It's on my notes, but I'm really not that happy about it. I'm gonna try a little bit more. But they're a huge reach. You get to people no matter what. I found that the stupidest ones that I've posted have gotten the biggest engagement. So
Yep.
don't even overthink it, honestly, because I will post something and it is so stupid. It's like 2 minutes and I'm like, I really should have edited that. And then I get the most likes and I'm like, okay, sounds good. Well, there we go. Done for the week. So don't worry about it, like over editing it or anything like that. First, I guess like the next thing would be like the VIP list and like how we build it and like creating an incentive like for like your people that are going to order. It's about to get hectic. I would say, yeah.
I'm sure that your puppy is really hoping that the dog cookies are part of the deal.
He needs a whole bag, let me tell you.
There you go, guys. See, it's so easy to be relatable. Like, you have a crazy dog. We have these things, we call them calm down cookies. That's what they're called in our house.
Can't even blame it on one dog. There's 3 of them. So, like I said, anybody can do this.
There you go, guys. I just gave you a marketing idea. You got a dog.
I think I'm gonna use
calm
it.
down. We got the cookies.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And then I think the end, what I was gonna say after, so build your VIP list. Do an incentive for your personal customers. Like just do, even if it's like a small incentive, like we have the $100 travel savings card that costs you like less to nothing to buy on your own. You get business volume for it. And you can just like, hey, you go and buy any product today on my site, I'm going to give you a $100 travel savings card. People love that. People love free anything. Even if you were to give them a free chocolate in their bag, they would love it. So do something like you don't have to just rely on the sale. So again, if the sale doesn't pertain to you specifically, make it pertain to you. Make your own. Like we have shareable carts now. You can do anything you want. You can make any sale any day. It could be a promo of the day and it's not even really a promo, but it is now, right? So think a little bit outside the box and make an incentive for people. Go live. Again, not the biggest fan. However, it's in my notes, so I will talk about it. But yes, going live is a really good thing. And I am actually going to I'm going to be doing that this month. Hold me accountable, but I will be doing it. Because I find when you start, like when you just post something, they're kind of just like clicking by. When you go live and you're capturing people, or you're just talking to them, or you're just like showing them like, hey, this is the pink champagne, right? Like they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I do want that. And you start talking about it, right? So go live, show them that you're real, you're not a robot. People like that. There's a lot. Building your VIP list. Okay, so I'll let you guys jump in for a sec if you want to.
Wait, guys, first of all, are you getting value from Shara? If you are, drop a like. And I have a question. I have a quick script I literally just wrote. Would you guys like to see a script that I just put together off the top of my head? If you would like the script, comment yes. We'll see how many yeses we get. And if we get enough, I'll share the script with you guys. Quick question, Shara. Someone asked, if someone's in Canada, is there any workaround that you know of for someone who's in Canada to see all of the HempWorks products? Because I know that by default, you're limited as to what products you can see.
Yeah, you can still see it. Like even if you're in Canada, you can still see everything. Go to your shop, like just log in as an affiliate, go to shop, log out of your affiliate. You don't have to log out anymore?
No. At the top, when you go to your shop, there's an option and you can change the country. So if you're looking like for something like CBD, you can change it to the United States and then it'll show.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a good, everyone listen, if you're in Canada or you don't live in the United States and you don't see all the products for HempWorks, here's what you do. You go to the top. I know it's hard to see, but you click on United States and you change, if you're in Canada, for example, you would change it from Canada to the United States, and then it's going to show you all of the HempWorks products.
Yeah.
So the reason
And
why
then you
that
can see all the testimonies and everything too.
yes. So the reason why that's important is because now you'll be able to pull up all the products and see all the HempWorks products that are available to everyone in the United States, which can help you with your marketing and messaging and things like that.
Yes. Yeah, because you want to be able to offer it to, like, if I have people from the States messaging me, I can't just offer the ones that we have here. I have to show them the packages. So it's important to know how to do that, to change it too.
So I don't know if it's going to let me, let's see if it'll let me pull up the whole thing. So it in the comments on YouTube, it won't let me do the whole thing. So let me see if I can zoom in on this really quick. Here we go. So you guys can just take a quick screenshot of this. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, right? You guys can get a little creative. You can change this up, make it your own. Couple of the basics when you're doing scripts, always use their name. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, don't ever put a link. That's the biggest mistake. Don't ever put a link in your initial message. And number 3 is you just have to space them out. If you're messaging 100 people and you haven't normally messaged that many people, make sure you do like 10 or 15 and then go take a break and go comment and interact with some people, come back and then do 10 or 15 more. But here's a quick message. So this could be something you could send. And this, I did this just to kind of give people an example of like a dual where this could help you with recruiting and also with customers. This could be someone like Shara said, people that are liking on your posts, maybe people that you're friends with, but you haven't connected with in years. Maybe people at your gym, maybe people that are, it could anyone, right? Hey, John, I'm reaching out. Again, just getting straight to the point. And again, everyone can tweak this, make it your own. So it actually would be something you would say, right? This is what I would say. I'm reaching out because our company is having the biggest sale of the year on our CBD and hemp products that people love. And I wanted to reach out to you. You could even say, I like this one. I thought of you, right? Everyone loves to be thought of. I thought of you, and I wanted to see if you'd like to cash in with us. Now, what I might include right there where I said cash in with us is there's going to be some big commissions that people are going to make, right? Maybe throw that in there, right? People are going to be making some big money, and I wanted to see if you'd like to cash in with us. I would probably put that in there as well. If not, would you or anyone you know like to get a huge discount on 420 on some of these amazing products? I can hook you up. Let me know either way. Thanks. Shara, what are your thoughts on this?
I have 3 scripts as well. So I was going to say we can just put the scripts in there and it'll help. But yes, that's
Sweet.
exactly, you're kind of hitting on both, right? You're hitting on, do they want to cash in and they want to be an affiliate and make some money? Or do they want to be a VIP and see the first of the deals? So mine are kind of the same. Like I have some that are just for, like for instance, Hey Mary, not sure if you're aware, but the company I'm partnered with helps people with XYZ. We are about to have a really big 420 deals, and I wanted to see if you would like to be kept in the loop about it, and I'll put you on my VIP list. If not, totally
Nice.
cool. Please let me know either way. Those are more that I would go and talk to, that people I've talked to before about the
Right.
products. Probably I wouldn't just randomly message that out. But yeah, I would like I said, I have 3 scripts that are written down that I can share in the comments instead of having to read them out to you guys. But definitely make one for customers that have purchased before, affiliates that were old that didn't follow through, but maybe you never know if they want to come back. I've had affiliates literally just come back just for 420 a month and then leave. That's fine. But people count on that month and that's what they want to do. So that's fine. So reach out. Don't count anybody out. Go back to old posts that you've had a lot of engagement on. If you've posted a lot of product posts, then go back through your product posts and then just start messaging all them like, hey, I know it's been a while since we chatted, but I still have the same hair care or something like that. I'm still with the same company. However, we do have our biggest sale coming up this month. I know that you're super into hair care, or you're super into health, whatever it may be. Do you want me to put you on the VIP list? If not, no worries at all. I'll just let you'll be the first person to know of everything that comes before it's released, basically. Make it sound exciting so that they're getting something, But yeah, those are the 3 I would focus on: old affiliates, customers. Make sure you're definitely make sure you're reaching out to customers that have purchased. Doesn't even matter if they've purchased within the last year. Reach out to all your last customers. And then anybody that's liked any of your posts to do with business or products.
I love it. So guys, Shara will send me the scripts and I'll have them in the description of this video on YouTube as soon as we're done. It can be hard to find sometimes. You just have to look for it, whether you're on your cell phone or you're on your computer. Just find the description. In the description, we'll have all the scripts for you. At the end of the day, it is important to know that your level of success with 420 is going to be based on your level of intensity, your level of focus, the amount of exposures you're doing. If there was ever a time to put some things aside and for the next week, 2 weeks, get focused on massive exposures, massive prospecting, this is the time to do it, because it's going to set you up for not just a huge month, right? April will be a huge month for you in your business, but it can carry over, because a lot of the people who you're attracting into the business in April, a lot of the customers that are going to be ordering, guess what a lot of them are going to do? They're going to want to continue to promote. They're going to want to continue to order. So it can carry over into the coming months as well. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, do you have anything else, honey?
I mean, I love it. I mean, so many nuggets were given.
There's a lot.
A lot. So just take even some of them and run with them.
Yeah, don't overthink it. Don't think that you have, just have fun with it. The biggest thing is just have fun with it. And, don't wait until 420. Like you said, do not wait until like the week before or 2 days before, because that won't help you. You need to start now. You need to start running. You need to just blow it up as if this is like the biggest thing in history. Get so excited. And if you don't have a big team to get excited about, then join our team and get excited about it. Because it doesn't matter, like we have so much to get excited about. Just make it so exciting where people can't resist. They're like, what in the heck are you doing? Like, what are you on? Right. And it's like, well, 420, I guess you're going to see. Right. So bring them in and, be excited about it. Be so excited about it. Be passionate about it, and just start showing everything as much as you can without being spammy, of course. But yeah, just have fun with it. And start now. Definitely start now.
Love it. All right, everyone who's watching, did you get value? If you did, thank you, Mr. Carlos Aponte Jr. Everyone, drop a comment. If you're on the replay, engage with us as well. I would encourage for you to share this video with your entire team, everyone who might have missed this, and also any new affiliates that join with you. Because guess what you guys are doing? You're going to go apply all this. You're going to be massive prospecting. You're going to have new affiliates join with you. One of the first things you might want to do is get them to watch this video so they can learn and see what you just got, so they can then go apply this in their business as well. So Jessica, Shara, you guys are awesome. Thank you for your time. We appreciate you so much.
I do have one call of action for everybody.
Yes.
Today or tonight or first thing in the morning, take a selfie, put on that selfie. Something big is coming. Stay tuned, or exciting things are launching, or something that's just very small. Take it, post it, and that's all you're going to post. Like I said, regardless if people think you're pregnant, married, whatever it is, don't say anything right away. Just go post it, make it exciting, make people want to follow you, because that's what's going to draw your attraction right away. They're going to instantly be like, what is she doing? What's going on? Right? So for the next week, they're going to be following you. So do that with a nice picture. Put whatever you want on there that's catchy and quick. But yes, that is my only call to action.
Love it. Awesome. We good?
Yeah.
All right, guys. You know the drill. Thank you, Jessica, Shara. You're awesome. We appreciate your time so much. And April is going to be an absolutely just huge month for all of you that are applying this, taking action. Stay close to this channel. As always, we're going to continue to put out more trainings, more interviews, giving you more tips, more strategies to help you create success in your business. So go apply this. You'll be glad you did. And we're all going to be celebrating together in Nashville and then at convention. Woo! We'll see you guys there.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
We're muted.